IGUALES.
So, Coco, it's a pleasure to have you here
Thanks for
on the
having me.
podcast. What do you think about the set itself? Do you like it?
Yeah, I think this is probably the coolest tennis set I've ever been on. It looks like a game.
Yeah, they actually I think it was an hour ago or something, like someone came in the room and was asking if it was a gaming room or something. It's like, no, this is a podcast set for just tennis players to talk about things and stuff. And important, we're going to talk about life stuff and everything. Like, we care about tennis, of course, but it's also like a chance for you to, express yourselves and stuff. So, first of all, Coco, how are you feeling?
Feeling good. You?
Yeah, I'm feeling with you on the set. Of course, of course, I'm feeling good as well. But how's Madrid? How's the weather? How's everything?
Oh, yeah, Madrid, the weather is similar. I'm from Florida, so pretty similar here. The only thing is a little bit more altitude, but,
Yeah.
nothing that's crazy.
Yeah. Do you feel like the altitude plays a factor, like when playing tennis?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, here it's not too high where I feel like, it affects the breathing, but definitely the ball flight. I feel like, it's a unique combination with clay and the altitude. The ball is kind of flying through the air, but then the clay is slowing it down. So it's a little bit difficult with the timing, but I think the more that you practice here, the more you get used to it.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Wanted to ask you as well. I don't know if you tried Spanish gastronomy in a way, food and stuff. Is there anything you've tried that you like so far, or?
I haven't tried anything. I feel like I got here last night and we just ate at the tournament because I practiced so late. But I know they're really famous for the meat here, so
Yeah, definitely.
that's something that I'm gonna try to indulge in a little bit while I'm
I
here.
actually saw a story you uploaded yesterday on Instagram, like training at, was it like 8 p.m., 9 p.m.?
Yeah, it was almost 9 p.m. and
It was still
it
like,
was still very light.
it
In
was,
the U.S., where I'm from, it'd be dark. But it was very weird. I was like, it's a night session, but it looks like it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't know if it's considered night or not. Especially like like last year, I remember like I had took a nap and I woke up. I thought it was morning because it was still day. I like, damn, I slept through the whole night. And then I realized it was like 9:30, almost 10 p.m. And I was like, oh my gosh, like the lighting here is just throwing me off.
yeah, it makes sense. But you did a typical Spanish thing, which is a siesta,
Oh,
We
yeah.
kind of
And then you guys go eat, right?
Yeah.
And drink after.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, we just like our stuff. Like, I was talking to a friend of mine this weekend who's American as well, and he told me like Spanish lifestyle is the best. Like, you just wake up, you take a coffee, you work for a couple of hours, then you go out, meet a friend, eat something, have some siesta, eat something as well, work for a little bit. It's just like, he's from New York. He told me New York is pretty much everything is work related, or people are so restricted with their stuff. Here in Spain, it's just like we care about work, obviously, but we don't work to live, in
Yeah.
a way. So
Yeah, I definitely think that's the difference
and going
in
back,
the American mindset and the Spanish
yeah,
mindset.
it's kind of a clash of
Yeah.
cultures as well. But as you said before, talking about what you said before, I actually went on a trip to Vancouver a month ago, and it kind of, the jet lag was for me was horrible because I don't get to travel that much.
Yeah,
And the light stuff threw me off a lot because it was like 5 p.m.
and it was dark.
It was dark,
Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, what's this? Like, I'm not expecting this. But yeah, talking about jet lag, do you actually like, I get you're kind of used to it in a way?
Yeah, I find for me, like usually before a couple days I'll leave. Before I leave, I'll try to like sleep on the time zone I'm going. But I came from France, so there was no jet lag there. But yeah, definitely like on the overseas, I usually am pretty good. I can fall asleep on the plane easily.
Oh,
I can fall asleep anywhere pretty much pretty easily. So that helps a lot too. But I know some people have a lot of trouble with it.
yeah, I guess like if you get trouble with it, it can make a huge difference, obviously, in tennis tournaments as
Yeah.
well. Paris, France. Was it Paris or was it another place in France?
Where I was
Yeah.
in Cannes.
Oh, in Cannes.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I've never been there.
It's really nice. They have the music. Well, they look like they were setting up for the film festival.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think that it's a place I always tell people that you have to, if you have the opportunity, you have to go once at least.
I mean, it's kind of near from Spain as well, so
Yeah, it's only like 2 hour flight.
yeah, it's easy. Actually, No, yeah, I saw you on Can because you uploaded as well a story, and I remember like you uploaded a song from Kate Renata,
Yes.
and
Oh,
it
you
was
like
like
Kate Renata?
I love him so
Yes.
much. He's coming like on the weekend tour from
Oh,
the
really?
whole world. He's coming to Madrid on July, I
Oh,
think.
I won't be here.
Uh,
I saw him live before I went to a festival in Miami,
oh,
and we got to see him, and it was hot, but it was really good. I at that time I didn't know who he was. My best friend just invited me, and ever since then I've been listening to him like all the time.
he's amazing.
Yeah.
He's so good. Like he's just like kind of collaborating with Amine now.
Yeah, I love Eminem too. He followed me on Instagram like 2 weeks ago.
No.
Or yeah, and I like freaked out. I like flipped. I was like, oh my god, because I love him. And then I saw that they were collaborating. I was like, wow, two of my favorite artists right now are collaborating. I think they're called Kate or something
Yeah,
like that.
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah, the song is just catchy. It's just
Yeah.
like a 2-minute song, and it's so catchy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Kate Renata as well. It's kind of difficult to actually see American artists perform here in Spain because like we don't talk English that
Yeah.
good. So for us to have in July the weekend and Kate Renata here,
I
is-
love The Weeknd
it's
too. I
mental.
need to see him live.
Yeah.
Maybe here in July. Who knows?
I mean, we welcome you. We welcome you. I've actually went to see Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah,
I think
he's
it
great
was
too.
5 months ago, but it wasn't in Spain.
I
It
think
was-
he's coming here. I saw on a taxi cab that he was coming here, and I looked, but I'm not gonna be here.
It's a shame. It's in Primavera. The festival is Primavera Sound.
Okay.
It's in June, and we're having big names.
I
I
saw
think
Calvin Harris too.
yeah.
I love concerts. They're my favorite thing. So
Do you get to go to actual concerts that much? Or?
it's tough, definitely with the scheduling, but always when in the cities, if someone's touring, I try to go. Like in Paris, Beyonce is going to be there a couple of days before the tournament, so I'm definitely going to see her show. But it's definitely tough. I feel like there's a lot of shows that I've been wanting to go to, but the timing, I'm either, and it's always like they're always in the city, or like right after I leave the city. I'm like, are you serious? So I saw Kehlani was in Australia. And yeah, I literally left like I think a day or two before her show, and I was like, "Are you serious?" And then Pink Panthers was performing in New Zealand, and I missed her. So I was like, I had a concert curse for a while. But then I saw Billie Eilish in London last year, so like I'm like hoping the curse is somewhat letting me live my life.
I think if you go to London to play tournaments, it's kind of easier to get to a concert because
Yeah, they have
every
concerts all the time
all
there.
the time.
Yeah.
I went to a concert and I think it was October, and Kid Cudi was there at
Oh,
London.
Kid Cudi, he's great too.
He's really good.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just have to travel to London for a work thing. I was like, let's see if I just jump on Ticketmaster, and I was like, let's see if there's something here. And I saw Kid Cudi, and I was like, really?
Yeah, that's what I do. I just put my location and put Ticketmaster and just scroll and hope that. But they always end up coming after I have to go.
It happens. It happens. Talking about Big Panthers, the boys are liars. Are that the?
Oh, The Boy's a Liar.
Yeah.
A Boy's a Liar. I love that song. And she did with Ice Spice too.
We're kind of having a Spanish Ice Spice coming up just this week.
Oh, really?
Her name is BB Tricks.
BB Tricks.
BB Tricks. You should listen to her.
I'll
because
listen to her. I never heard of her.
like it's normal.
Is she rapping in Spanish?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
thing. But it's
I still I like foreign languages as long as the flow is good. I might not know
It's-
what they're saying,
it's
but
catchy.
the flow is good.
It's kind of the same as Ice Spice, but in Spanish. So it's catchy, but it's also flowy. So I like it. But yeah, I actually discovered her on TikTok because
Oh,
I'm
really?
kind of a big TikTok fan.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like? The thing is, like, if I could use TikTok for 5, 10, 15 minutes and just scroll through things and that's it. But every time I hop to TikTok, it's like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Well, yeah, it's a rabbit hole in TikTok for sure.
Do you use it that much? Or
Oh yeah, I get down a lot on TikTok. I go down the rabbit hole.
it happens.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, it jumps from stuff to stuff, like the algorithm. Because I remember when I used to use it like a year ago, it was all kind of football, tennis, and sports and things. But then it kind of grew up into fashion. I'm big into fashion, and then music, and then cats and kittens and stuff. It just jumps from things to things, and it always just it hits the spot. What is it your algorithm now?
Well, lately it's been a lot of Coachella, because I really wanted to go. So it's been mostly Coachella, a lot of get ready with me's, and then yeah, I feel like a little bit of tennis, not so much, but It depends on the week, but right now the last 2 weeks definitely like pretty much everybody's Coachella live performance, and I watch all of them because I wish I was there.
Any special artists you would like to see in Coachella?
Well, I know he's a big in the controversial place right now, but I love Frank Ocean. I'm always gonna love him. I don't care. I wish I was at that performance. I was so jealous of everybody who went. I was on the plane watching the live stream off somebody's like random Instagram account. So like I love Frank Ocean. LeBryant, I hope I'm saying his name right. But he had a great set with Zendaya and Billie Eilish. So I wish I was there for him. And then as we said before, Kate Renata and Mine. I can go on the list. Kali Uchez. It's just so many people that I'm just like, I wish I was there for that.
If we're talking about Frank Ocean, if you had to choose between Blonde and
Oh my gosh.
Channel Orange, you just gotta pick one for the rest of your life to listen to.
I love both. It depends. I feel like right now I'm in a blonde mood. So I'm gonna have to go with blonde. But I love.
It's a
I was
tough one.
I was listening to Channel Orange. I was listening to that yesterday. So that's just it's an unfair question. But I love Godspeed. That song always makes me cry all the time. So well, I love it, but it makes me cry. I don't really listen to it, but whenever like it comes on, I just know I'm gonna cry. I remember one day I was driving home for practice and I had my music on shuffle and I was like jamming. All of a sudden Godspeed started playing and I was like sobbing. I was like, how did I get up here? So I only play that song when I need to cry, but I don't play it when. But it's one of my favorites from him.
It happens to me with White Ferrari.
Oh, White Ferrari,
it
yeah.
just hits
Well,
the
that
spot.
one too. I mean, White Ferrari makes me cry too. But I think he did a little bit of Godspeed at Coachella, and I'm like, you can't even see him from the live stream I was watching. I like started tearing up, and I was like, this is the Frank Ocean effect. But
Oh.
yeah, White Ferrari too. That one is a tear breaker.
The Get Ready With Me, is there any kind of brands you like? I'm big into New Balance.
Yeah, New Balance. One of the Get Ready's, the TikTokers that I was watching, like Alex Earl. I mean, she's trending like crazy. I love Monet. She's like one of my favorites for Get Ready Me's. But brands, New Balance, American Eagle. Who else? Fenty Beauty, Rare Beauty. Yeah, I would say those are my top ones.
That's good ones. So just for ending, because we're kind of like to do like the 10 quick question answers. So we're going to keep it short. But yeah, just 10 quick questions and keep it to short answers if you can. So 10 questions with Coco. Favorite food?
Honestly, French fries.
Makes sense. One TV show?
I watched Beef on Netflix, and that was so good.
One film?
Hunger Games. All three of them.
One musical artist?
One. Well, I mean, since we talked about him so much, Frank Ocean, but also Childish Gambino.
One album?
Right now, I've been loving Camp by Childish Gambino.
What is the most American thing about you?
That the most American thing when it's like, what would I say? I feel like my accent is something that's so American, and I love air conditioning and ice. I don't know. I know Europeans don't like that here, but I love AC.
Sweetest victory on the tennis court?
I would say, that's a tough one. I think one that meant a lot was fourth round Australian Open. I think it was 2020. Yeah.
Most devastating defeat?
Ooh, I Roland Garros final last year, definitely.
Which one is harder to overcome, physical or mental exhaustion?
Definitely mental exhaustion.
And lastly, one goal for 2023.
To win a Grand Slam. That would be a dream.
So hopefully you'll do it.
Put it in the world, universe, and we'll see.
It's been a pleasure, Coco,
Thank you.
to have you here. And yeah, any final words you want to say?
No. I guess Frank Ocean can release another album, and Childish Gambino too. If you guys see this, and thank you for following me on Instagram, Amine.
That's a nice way to end the podcast. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See ya.